Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons & Dragons live stream where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons & Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Steven, although he will be playing both Dromm and Finric tonight. Tim as T'Wizard and Vinny, Erin as Agnes and Lily, Mike as just Brock Amazing Paw, Nakul as just Sir Pen, and Chris as just Paelias the cleric. And I am, of course, Shawn, your humble DM, and this is B&D Live, the Mega Session. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna have a dull recap. So first, the Wesleyville Wanderers. At the Windy Day Inn, discussion of heads over breakfast. Specifically, which of the ones you've accumulated should you show to Scourge? What is the exact purpose of this ruse? Is it just to get the tablet? Is it to trick and kill the dragon? You're not sure. Eventually, you leave and meet Sour Baggins, who you do not lick. He brings you to the purple awning of Bradel the Magnificent. Vinny briefly considers getting a scroll of casting simulacrum for 25,000 gold, but decides against it. Some fast talking from Vinny gets you an offer of half down and a promise that the Duke will pay the rest later. But Lily secretly slips Bradel a diamond worth 1,000, and he ends up teleporting you all to Wesleyville, into the receiving room of Tower Evath. Finistel and Sura go to the Duchess to rest, and the rest of you go to the Duke's and ask for Doug, the guard, around noon. You're told Doug is not there. Vinny and Lily and Sir Pen are recognized by the Duke, however. The Duke doesn't want another dragon coming to Wesleyville. Turns out Doug the guard is here. Anyway, Bolster, the master of the vaults, brings you down. But the vault is empty. Dun dun dun. The history check shows that Strawberry Scar was the one who's stolen everything from their vault. The vaults of House Evath and House Rudlin are empty too. Much discussion and plans A through F are discussed. Is a severed head related to her? The Duke's going to inform the houses. Is a severed head related to her? I don't know. The Duke is going to inform the houses. So you leave the Duke's. Lily finds Shady Baggins and asks him if he has a relative in the south of Dessin. And Shady acts shady. Lily decides that they have to kill a Baggins, i.e., thinking Strawberry is a Baggins. Finric, Vinny, and Sir Pen follow Shady, as Lily hangs back. Dromm engages with Shady, and he demurs while Vinny is detecting thoughts, which reveals, quote, Lily wants to know the name of us. Vinny attempts to probe deeper and is oddly shut out. Shady asks Dromm about his magic, and then scampers off to the library, after letting him know that he's been learning how to juggle. Dromm follows, and Vinny stealthily follows as well. Dromm and Shady share an awkward moment. Shady bolsters Dromm's confidence. Vinny disguises self as a little old lady. Shady asks if Dromm knows about North and South Gorson, and if he knows that the forest in between is really, really old. Then he scampers off down a row of books. Dromm and Vinny as old lady, pursue. Dromm makes a wrong turn. Vinny's charmed person outright fails. Vinny follows Shady into a stairwell and unloads as a flustered old lady, asking about visiting a nephew in Dessin. Shady falls and nurses his knee as the old lady prattles on and on. Shady takes Vinny upstairs. Dromm catches up and follows. Shady looks across the city on a roof balcony and waxes poetic as Vinny and an invisible Dromm listen on. When asked about family, Shady mentions he doesn't have any family, and he demurs from traveling to Dessin with old lady Vinny. Dromm counterspells the spell Shady attempts to cast, and Shady then asks the old lady's name, which apparently is Lavender. They then head back in. Shady talks up Wesleyville Wanderers and heads you back into the heart of town. Lavender insists she doesn't have any friends. Shady's confused, and says he doesn't usually meet people he doesn't know. Dromm bumps into an awning and causes a scene. Shady introduces Lavender to Dromm. Shady's not big on travel. The three of you, all confused, head to the Duke's, and with Doug's help, you go back down to the empty vault. Shady wishes you Happy New Year, and we end the session. So it sounds like, was Lily not in the vault then? Oh man, we'll have to figure that out. Alright, meanwhile, on an island way to the west of Centralia, you are in a perfectly formed vault, which turns out to be the tomb of Galandrol. So you decide to leave since you've got the tablet and everything else you needed to cut. You all feather fall down from the secret room ledge, thanks to Agnes. No one took T'Wizard up on his bat offer, and Paelias' Misty Step plan fell flat. You head out of the gorge as a group. No wolf encounter given or sought. You now have 4 out of 8 pieces of the tablet. Back to the ship with Sandy Baggins and his parrot Polly. You proceed to sail 8 days to Windville. On Desal, you land. Sandy and Salty are reunited and wander off. Philorus is happy to be back on land, and Agnes gifts him some chalk to get back to Margaret in Wesleyville. An odd sending stone conversation with Lily reveals that your vault has been emptied? Paelias and T'Wizard want immediate retribution, but you take a bit of time to talk to Elsa and restock on teleportation circle dust. Elsa conversation and an insight check reveal that House Rudlin is in fact Naldor spelled backwards. You all use the last charge on the Helm of Teleportation with Brock's help to get to Wesleyville, and you meet up with the Wesleyville Wanderers. So, that is where we're going to start things off here. Now, the interesting thing is, so let's see. So first, real quick, sounds like Lily might not have been there unless you met up with her on the way there. And I guess, Vinny, you're still a little old lady. Is that right?
Yeah, I think I am.
And then the question is, where's Sir Pen? If Sir Pen was hiding out, maybe he's with Lily and not in the vault? I don't know. Where do you guys want to be? Do you want to be nearby?
Was there a Wesleyville Wanderers episode without me recently? Because I don't remember.
I think you had to leave early.
Oh, is that when you guys went to like 2 a.m. or something?
Yeah, I think you left early, and then all the shady awkwardness happened.
Got it. Early was like midnight, but yeah. Okay, got it.
Sorry, left before the end.
Yeah.
Yes, no, it wasn't. No aspect of it was early. So yeah, maybe Sir Pen and Lily met up. That makes sense. And you guys sort of saw Dromm and a little old woman leading Shady back to the Duke's. Oh, and by the way, it's like 2 p.m., so it's not even that late.
Ideal.
All right. What does Lavender look like? Does she have white hair? Is she that?
Yeah, she got white hair. She's got a purple robe.
Purple robe.
You like her when you see her.
I see. All right.
She's everybody's grandma.
Yeah.
All right. So, can you? So let's see. So the A'Téam. Can you describe how you would like Brock to operate the Helm of Teleportation to take you to Wesleyville? Are you going specifically to the Wesleyville Wanderers? Are you going specifically to the Vault, which I think you've all seen, so that could be an option? How would you like to do that?
My one request is don't forget to take us with you.
Right. I mean, my suggestion would be to meet up with the other group because they've told us about the vault, and my assumption is we would kind of investigate this together. And so I don't know if that's a sending stone to Lily to figure out where Lily is and meet up with her where she is. Right.
So they would have just found out that the vault was empty, right? Earlier that day?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why. Yeah, the only thing they've done in between is go to Elsa's.
All right, so then Lily and Agnes have already been communicating.
Correct.
And I know that Lily and Agnes have had a conversation about Shady Baggins, and Lily's like, I don't know if I could trust him. because a sibling of his might have been the one who stole everything. And Agnes is like, no, we can trust the Baggins because they've done nothing but help us this whole time. I trust them wholeheartedly. So it's kind of funny that, you know, Agnes and Lily are having this flip where it was Agnes who had no trust in Finistel and Lily trusted Finistel, and now she doesn't trust Finistel. So let's see what happens with Agnes.
Sounds good. I love it. Well, let's say that. So let's see. So okay. Maybe before we answer the teleportation question. So Serpen, you're sort of trailing behind a little old lady with a purple shawl,
Robe.
robe, and Shady and Dromm. You're like, I don't even think you need an insight check to know that's probably Vinny in disguise. So let's just say you're following them. You see Lily. So Serpen and Lily, what do you guys do when you see the rest of them heading into the Dukes? Do you follow? You hang back? What do you do?
Yeah, I'd say we follow them. Has the Duke paid us back from that first transportation? I think we need to collect.
He gave you an estate and...
Oh, did he? All right. Okay.
Well, that's not true. I guess he gave the
I
A'Téam
know.
an estate.
He already has an estate in Wesleyville. He
I
wouldn't
know,
get
that's-
one.
Yeah.
Well, he gave that to the A'Téam anyway. Yeah, it's a good question. He probably owes you some money.
Well, no, because Lily paid for it.
Well, I think he's saying
Oh,
the
this
very
is the one
first.
from like a year ago.
A year ago,
Teleportations are expensive.
you didn't pay for his teleportation. It was Vinny and Agnes. You weren't even there.
He still cares. He
He
cares.
still cares.
Well, we transported somewhere.
Vinny said it enough that Serpent is projected.
Yeah. No. I was part of this one. We went to
Serpent
the
is a
desk.
businessman. Like, you know, he's gotta make
Yeah.
sure we're not getting ripped off.
Alright, so you guys head in. You see Gary taking them down to the vaults. You're sort of trail behind. And I guess Finric, you're I was about to say texting. You're sending stoning Lily about where to teleport.
Yes.
All right, so Lily's like, we're going down. I don't know what Lily. What do you say?
We're heading back to the vaults. We should be there in like 5-10 minutes.
All right. Well, we'll meet you there. I say as I look at the others, and then I say to Brock, the rest of the group are going to the vaults. Can we meet them there?
Sounds good to me. Yeah.
Yeah, Brock's been there before, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
because
We
he
drop
helped kill the dragon, right?
Yeah. Would you say it's very familiar? Probably.
I always remember a place once I.
All right. Well, in that case, go ahead and. Oh, the DM rolls a D100. Ooh, exciting! I get the first dice roll of the evening. Love it. Oh yeah, that's a 69. Nice. Yeah, no problem. So you guys, whoop, out of Windbell, and just as no, Vinny's an old woman. Just as oh my gosh, there's too many characters. Here we go. Just as Serpen and Lily are walking up, in pop the narrow hallway of the vaults.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. Then he goes tumbling.
Oh my goodness.
And Mr. Bones, just to round it out. Maybe we need a slightly bigger hallway here. Should have practiced this. Alright, there we go. All of a sudden, the hallway goes from semi-crowded to jam-packed.
What's up, fools?
Are we like in that Wonka room? He's getting bigger. No, I think the room's getting smaller.
Oh. There's a lot of people here.
Mr. T'Wizard.
Good to see you too.
Yes, he's-
I think
Been a
Lily
while.
goes and gives Mr. T'Wizard a hug.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
It's from my sister.
who's that?
Who do I know again? Oh, I met them all before, right?
We fought
Okay.
together.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
definitely
that
all
was-
fought
That was a
together.
while-
So.
Yeah, that was a
It
while.
was a
back.
while ago.
All right, I'll give everybody a what's up.
What's happening?
Hey,
I don't know if has Brock met everyone?
No, Brock hasn't.
Who's that guy?
Brock, alcoholic. Oh, wrong meeting.
Nice
Yes,
to meet you. Let's get a drink after this.
you're on.
Well, you've already met Brock. You're in the same group as Brock. Wizard.
That's
that was
right.
non-Twizzard voice.
Yeah, wait a minute. Vinny hasn't met. Although Vinny's not there, it's Lavender.
Who's that old
Just-
lady?
Just in case tonight wasn't confusing enough.
Wait, Mr. T'Wizard, don't you think that old lady is very pretty?
Maybe if you were 20 years younger.
It's a trap. It's a trap. Don't
Maybe if Lily was 20 years younger.
the
No,
old lady. That
Lavender.
old lady. I say that kind of quiet.
So Gary, this guard that you willed into existence, he's like,
I thought it was Doug.
wait, what? Oh, is it Doug? Oh yeah,
Doug.
who the heck is Gary?
Where Gary come from?
Gary's not there. It's Doug. It's definitely Doug.
Doug Gary. His last name's Gary. His
Oh
first
yeah,
name-
Doug Gary. He looks around, totally startled, realizes it's the A'Téam, and he's like, wait, how did you get here?
we took the local. Is our stuff really missing?
Yeah, the door is open to the empty vault.
Oh,
You can
Is the
take a
Duke insured? How does the banking system work here? Should we have gotten more information about this before we left a bunch of stuff behind?
dear Lord. You made a poor
Do we
investment.
like look in and we just kind of like stack ourselves so we can all see in? We like all pop in from different sides and from different levels.
Well, Finric's kind of at the bottom. Dromm can be near the top.
Are we sure it's not still full, but it's invisible?
Ooh, good question. We could
Brock
do.
goes, can Brock go in and feel around?
yeah, you can go in.
I can do look for magic too.
Sure.
Identify
Okay.
magic. What is it?
Detect magic.
Detect.
Detect magic. Yeah.
I mean, I
yeah.
don't know why anyone would just make our stuff all invisible.
Maybe it was an accident.
Yeah, but why would they steal it?
Well, clearly they're looking for something, or they're picking a fight with the wrong group.
Yeah.
So detect magic doesn't show you anything other than all the crazy crap you guys are carrying. Paelias, you do notice that the little old lady is just all glowing. Clearly, there's some.
Oh, that's awkward.
Brock, can you roll an investigation check, Brock?
Oh, investigation. Okay. Yes. Oh. 7.
I mean, it's empty. You walk around. You may have missed like a nook or cranny, but it's pretty empty. And Paelias, yeah, you don't see any invisible glowingness or anything.
Mm.
But
I know what's happening here.
I think our
This
stuff
vault
is
used to
gone.
be bigger, and someone put up a fake wall halfway through the vault. That wall is fake. Our loot's behind it. We need to destroy that back wall.
Go for it.
Maybe it's just a projection. Just walk through it.
Mr. Bones, retrieve the loot from behind that wall.
he just starts bumping against the wall.
It's skeleton proof.
Tell him to try turning.
Turning?
Yeah, maybe if he goes in sideways.
Mr. Bones, go in sideways.
Sometimes Brock is.
He like hits his scimitar against it. He's like,
Having a hard time.
outside, Doug is like to Finric, because you're the one who responded about the local. Like, no, seriously, how did you get here?
Magic.
Yes, we have powers. Some of us.
But that shouldn't. Oh God! And he runs out. He runs down the hall and up the staircase.
Oh, so clearly there's supposed to be some kind of magic barrier that prevents people from just appearing in here,
That would make sense.
and that's clearly not up
And that-
and working.
And maybe that's why our stuff isn't here.
He runs back down, and he's got this big old intricate key, and he goes to a sort of it almost looks like a safe in the wall. He puts the key in and opens it up, and there's just an empty little like a stand, and he's like, "No, no, 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 no! That's There's a. Are you guys familiar with the fights underneath the fountain?
Yes.
You know how the magic can't hurt the crowd? There used to be one of those devices, an anti-magic sphere, here, protecting all of the vaults. Gone. I don't know why I didn't think to look there earlier. Usually my day off, but I got called in. Anyway. So, yes, I will, I'm going to report this to the Duke. I'm glad the defenders of the realm are here, though. He goes off again. Alright, you're left to your own devices.
Well, I don't think it's as necessary for us to find the perpetrator within, because as long as we get all the stuff back, that can be taken care of later. We should go after the strawberry shortcake girl right now.
Squash that fruit.
Strawberry what?
Pretty the fruit.
Oh, thank you, Lily. Strawberry scar. Strawberry scar. Whatever.
And we're pretty sure it's actually Strawberry Scar and not someone setting up Strawberry Scar, right?
Someone still has the little carved strawberry. I don't know who that is.
Who's Strawberry Scar? Do we know this yet?
Well, I think that Paelias, you might be able to get some information about Strawberry Scar from a certain person stuck in a ring.
Oh, you want
Could
me to
you
ask him?
maybe ask?
Nice, give me a history check, buddy.
History.
Yeah, before you call on your friend.
My history is 12.
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome to bring up the ring if you want.
Oh, that didn't do it, huh? Okay.
Don't remember what he told you.
I don't remember what's that? Oh, remember what he tells me?
Yeah.
Just
Or
for
what
you
he
guys.
told you about Strawberry Scar.
Oh, did he already talk to me about it?
Yes.
Oh.
Did he?
I thought he did.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's happening?
Oh, okay. Well, I'll ask him again. Put on the ring.
All right. You sort of feel Falrit's presence in your mind.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello, Flyers. Oh, come crawling back to me.
Just seeing how you're doing. I think it's been a while, so just wanted to check in, make sure you haven't gone crazier than you were before.
My consciousness exists in an endless void. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either.
So you have like games to play or things to occupy your mind?
No games, unless you count mind games, Paelias.
Oh, I know you're good at that. Listen, so had some questions. I feel like maybe I already asked you this, but just in case. A Strawberry Scar?
Strawberry Scar. Perhaps I do. Let me make a deal with you, Paelias. If I tell you what you need to know, you will give this ring to someone else.
I don't think so. That's just gonna unleash you onto the world. This isn't like vital information. It's just kind of like you were in my pocket, so I can go read a book.
Like a nice to know situation, not like a dire situation.
Yeah. But hey, if I come up against a dire situation, maybe I'll make a deal.
All right. Well, and a sign of good faith. Do you remember one Morgo the Blade, who I believe you dispatched with your woolly friends?
Yeah, I know him.
Well, he had a bit of a duster about with Strawberry Scar way back when. He and some badgers attempted to overrun Minayün and was promptly shut down by Strawberry Scar. That's how he fled to the Averska Mountains in the first place. But,
So that's where he is now? He's in the mountains?
No, he's dead.
We're talking about
killed
Margo or
him.
Strawberry Scar?
No, Strawberry Scar is, I assume, still fully ensconced in basically what amounts to her kingdom in South Dessin.
Oh,
You know, she was originally from west of the Averska, but she settled there long ago. Anyway, if you see her... I have nothing to say to her, actually. Never mind.
All right, I will give her that message.
Like, hey, Strawberry Scar, Balrith has nothing to say to you.
I was gonna say something
Alright.
witty about Morgo, but I don't really care about him, honestly. He's been... whatever. He's been dead worse than me.
What if I gave him the ring?
Wait, Morgo's dead. I just said that twice.
We're talking about Strawberry Scar.
Well, Strawberry Scar is a woman, my good man.
Or her the ring, yeah.
Oh, you should definitely do that.
All right, we'll see.
That would be fascinating.
Yeah, you'd like that.
I would actually. Yeah, you really should give it. You take off the ring.
Yeah. Good talk.
Wait, we couldn't hear that, right?
No, none of you could hear that.
Oh yeah, I said something about being in the mountains in South Dessin, or I don't know. It wasn't very interesting.
I was thinking of
Unreliable narrator.
Pretty sure. I think we got this information already, so I probably told you before already.
So, anything about Strawberry Scar?
Yeah. She's a woman.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I
She
think we ascertained that already. But
she had a run-in with Morgo back in the day, and then she ran off into South Destin when Morgo went to the mountains.
so at one time, her and Morgo were in cahoots,
Mm-hmm.
had a falling out,
Mm-hmm.
and we know that Morgo was stealing stuff from people.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, she's stealing stuff from people. It's Morgo all over again. So we go, we find her, we behead her, and we take our stuff back.
I thought that was the plan anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So South Destin?
Yeah.
Only problem is none of us have been to South Dessin.
That's what.
We've only been to North Dessin. So we might need to... Well, first we should get the Helm of Teleportation recharged. Doug, has anyone told House Evath or House Rudlin that
Doug.
they're missing their goods?
Doug left to
Doug's
tell the
gone.
Duke. But that was the plan hours ago, that the Duke was going to break it to them, so
Okay.
you can probably safely assume that's happened.
Because I feel like that would be an Agnes thing to talk with Shogun Shogun Kovath.
I mean, if we could make it as far as North Dessin, I'm sure we could. Like, if we could teleport as far as North Dessin, I'm sure we can make it to South Dessin without too much trouble.
Oh, Finric, you haven't been to Dessin yet, have you?
Well, this is Dromm, but
Oh, he's Dromm. Okay.
well,
You guys sound
You're
alike.
looking a little short today, Dromm.
Yeah.
Little
Dromm is
less
very-
blue than usual.
What's wrong with North Destin?
It's
Yeah, what's
hot.
All right.
I mean, if
Nothing
we've been
wrong
to North Destin, we can just
North
head
Destin is
south.
excellent, but the person we're looking for isn't there.
And we've been to lots of places that we haven't been to before, so why don't we just go to South Destin?
Yeah, I'm a little old lady. Why don't you just go to South Destin? Just go.
Who are you?
I know someone that went to North Destin, said it was fine. Duke owes him money for that. But just go North Destin, go south. That's where I'm going.
That's Lavender. She's I don't know why. I don't know why she's here, honestly.
Davey's going with me to South Destin.
Or we could just go to like central Dessin and then just go south.
Yeah,
Just
we
over
can
north
just,
and south.
yeah, just head down.
You could go to west Dessin and then go east and turn left.
Brock, how's that your helm of teleportation? What's the risk? Can you go somewhere you haven't been before, or?
And she would take all of us because, well, look who's here. Is she there? Is Finistel there?
No, they're at the Duchess resting.
Oh, okay. All
They
right.
don't know any of this has happened. They don't
Okay.
even know they don't even know the vault is empty.
Who are you talking about? Look who's here.
No, I thought
No one was coming to the
I
room.
thought Finistel might have been there.
She's
And I was
crazy.
going to make a big deal about it, but
Got empty vault fever.
So, do we think this strawberry scar person stole our stuff?
Yeah, she left her calling card. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Is that why we think that? Okay.
well, there was actually a couple, right? There was one left in each of the.
Yeah.
So
I
Lily has the one from the A'Téam vault.
Yeah, I think Bolster and the Duke would have taken the others. So. Yeah, Lily has it. She could show you guys.
Got it.
It's a carved wooden strawberry with a big scar in it, probably made with a sharp knife. Strawberry scar. Kind of seems to be self-evident.
I'm convinced this bear is going to get juiced.
All right, do you guys want to head to the houses then?
We need to get this helm
Recharged. Yeah.
fixed. Do we have any charges?
Nope.
I got 2 charges left.
Ah,
No.
ah.
No, I don't think so.
We have 2 or 0.
I think we have one.
Can
Yeah,
we,
because you used
are there
one to get to
other
where you
ways?
are.
Can we dimensional door there? Is that another way to travel that far?
I mean, I can dimensional door there and take a couple people, but it's just as easy to walk out this vaults, go upstairs, and then out the door of the Duke's estate, down the road to.
I meant to
Magic Town.
South Destin.
You definitely cannot dimension door to South
Oh
Destin.
no, yeah, no. Dimensional doors like 500 yards or something
okay.
like that. 500 feet.
Worse than Misty Step.
No, Misty Step is like 30 feet. I can at least go out of a building.
So teleportation can go anywhere. There's no distance.
Yes, I have teleportation if I have a circle. And I have a circle to North Dessin.
Okay, got it.
So we can
So-
easily get to North Dessin safely, or if we recharge the Helm of Teleportation and it can take all of us, because there's a lot of us. Shady,
a
are
lot
you
of
gonna come with us?
No, that's not no, Lavender. These are all the people that I told you about. Lavender, they're really great.
I thought you were coming. You could be my guide.
So
Nah.
I'm gonna take Shady by the shoulder and lead him towards the stairs.
Yeah, it was great seeing you all again. Good luck in Destin. I hope you get your stuff back.
And then I'm gonna slip Shady a couple of silver pieces and say, just keep your ear to the ground. If you hear anything about the strawberry scar, let us know.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that, Agnes. So teleport. Actually,
Real quick.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say I looked it up. I can take 8 people with me, and I got 1 charge left.
there you go.
One way, huh?
Well, that's why we need to get it reset
Yeah.
by the adept at House Eva.
Yep.
How many of us are there?
It's like 12.
There'll probably be more than 8 if we include Finistel and Sora.
How fast would it be to fly like an eagle
For a bat?
or an owl?
It's pretty far. So you're talking about.
Well, what if we teleport to North Dessin and then fly down?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think teleport to North Destin makes the most sense. Then we
So
can
if
figure
you
it out.
if
How
you
far?
you would be able to teleport reliably to Kiev, and then you would go southwest. It is about 5 days by camel.
That's not bad.
All right, so that's not happening. 5 days travel by camel?
It's 1 day by bat.
Yeah, if we get a horse, cut that.
Camel or horse? I'm equating them. 125 miles.
Yeah, bat can fly that.
Yeah. Carry 3 people.
Yeah.
That cannot fly that.
It's like only 40 feet per round. It's not that much better. I think the eagle does 60.
The problem is you'd have to keep casting polymorph, right?
Yeah. And we would run out of spell slots and
No, speak for yourself. I got tons.
Well, we can always just fast forward through 5 days.
You certainly can, yes. All right.
Or we can just do something to bring her toward us because we don't feel like going all the way there.
it's still going to take a while.
Man.
'Cause how are we going to get that message to her?
Do we want to walk right into her trap? Because she's obviously left her calling card, so we go find her.
Yeah, maybe we should Ocean's 11 her and like steal her stuff. Not our stuff, but her stuff.
I like this plan.
I bet she's got some cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, what did we have in there? Like, was it any good?
Heads. We needed the heads.
But she stole the stuff from the adjoining vaults, too. Or
We'll
the-
get more heads.
So they probably had good stuff.
Apparently, Agnes had 10k gold in platinum and jewels. Finric had 7k gold in platinum and 3 heads. And 3 magical battle axes.
Yep.
T'Wizard had 10k gold and Paelias had 12k gold.
That was 70k gold.
That's not what it said when I looked at your sheet.
Oh, well.
I put a lot of gold in there.
I think I was hacked. By Strawberry Scar.
So if we just steal back our 50k gold or whatever we had in there, then
and
we
heads.
get heads. Yeah, we get
Yeah, the
some-
heads is the one that, gold can be made again, but the heads are memories that'll be lost forever.
You have to pay for new heads.
And why would Strawberry Scar take those heads?
We need answers and our
Like-
stuff.
That's pretty personal.
Really? I know that they were very well, preserved by Big Bertha, Large Marge. What
Yeah.
Well, it seemed like she took everything. I would be a little bit weirded out if she took most of the gold and all of the heads, but like left some of it behind. But she just took everything. So
It was probably like a magical
She
spell.
wasn't like,
at all.
oh, heads. Maybe I'll leave these behind. I'll just take the shiny stuff. Like,
Maybe
whoever's
the heads were
vault
what she
this
was after
is,
the whole time.
they're weird.
Yeah, I think she wanted to meet us. Why else? I mean, obviously they're important to us, and she wouldn't care about them. So the only reason to be for us to find her and to meet her.
Well, now we can use her head as another trophy.
But it is probably a trap.
It is undoubtedly a trap.
Yeah, but I don't think she's gonna trap.
Yeah. 4, 8.
She's upset quite
10?
a few.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
And who knows? Maybe a Shogun will come with us? Take back their treasures as well?
Yeah. Do we know who else she stole from? Maybe we can get them involved and
Yeah, the two
send
houses.
them.
The two
They should probably send someone to retrieve their stuff. If there was anything important in there. It might be that they just put stuff in with the Duke to show good faith in the Duke. That's what I'm thinking. Because all of their best stuff is going to be in their houses. In their special secret rooms that we might have taken a tablet from.
Guess that's where we should have put our gold.
That's where we should put our gold. With the bone devils.
Break back in and put the gold there.
Yeah, anytime we want to take money out, we have to defeat a bone devil,
Classic. All right, so over to House Eva.
Yeah.
Can we teleport there?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Crystal door.
Well, I guess
Charge.
technically 9 of you could teleport there and use up the last charge.
Dibs.
I'll just Misty Step.
Oh my god. All right. Lavender, are you still Lavender? How long does it last? It lasts an hour?
I already escorted Shady out, so now Shady doesn't have to find out that he was duped.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
it.
my disguise off.
All right,
It was
Vinny's.
me the whole time.
Vinny.
I'm
Wah
a
wah.
guy under this old lady's mask, and a girl under that.
So many layers.
He's like an ogre.
And
Sorry,
a
do I
blue
know you?
under that.
All right, you guys make your way over. The folks at House Evath. Who wants to do the talking?
Agnes.
I guess Agnes will do the talking.
All right.
I mean, she's like
Yeah, I guess you
not
don't.
quite besties, but
You don't all have to go in too.
yeah.
We can all fit in. We gotta make sure Agnes is not planning to do things like stealing the vault stuff for herself when we get it back. So we gotta watch her too.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
All right. So am I just speaking to the person at the reception desk?
Yeah, I think they
They know us.
yeah, they know you certainly. Maybe the rest or whoever wants to can wait downstairs, but maybe like Agnes and 2 others could go up.
Well, definitely
Definitely Brock.
should come up because you're the one who's attuned to the
Yes, that makes
helm.
sense.
And then anyone who might want to say hi or just get a cool glimpse of the inner workings of House Evath.
Oh wait, downstairs. So am I.
Me too.
All right. All right, you're led up to Adept Evath's quarters. He welcomes you in, and he says, "This is I assume you coming about the break-in at the Duke's vaults."
Yes, so we're going to go after Strawberry Scar. But before we do that, we were wondering if maybe you could recharge the Helm of Teleportation so we might be able to get out quickly in the case of an emergency.
Yes, I think I could do that. Current state of things. So, in case you did not know, both houses had their vaults emptied out as well. The items that we kept there, sort of a agreement that we had with the Duke, is rosters of all our members, current and past, were located in those vaults. We, of course, have duplicates here, but the Duke likes to keep track of powerful wizards. And so if you could return both our ledgers and House Rudlands, that would help keep things status quo here.
Do you
Well-
think that's the reason why your vaults were chosen?
I suspect that the Strawberry Scar has some need of that information. I'm not sure why, but clearly she knows some of the defenses that were put in place in the vaults, and she of course targeted ours and yours, or the A'Téams, or the Defenders of the Realm, I suppose. I'm not sure how much else she knows. It could be good to ascertain that as well.
So before we behead her, we'll try to question her.
Yes, I would appreciate that order of operations.
Would you prefer if we brought her to you for questioning, or do you want to send anyone with us to make sure that the items are returned in the same way in which they were, I guess, taken?
There has been talk of that happening, but I suspect things will happen at their own time. There's usually myself and my counterpart in House Rudland and the Duke are all supposed to have a meeting about this tonight. If you are already prepared, then perhaps you should go now and get a head start on things. But you'll, if we do send someone, you'll of course recognize them.
Now I believe that I have a sending stone connection with Shogun Kovath. So if you need to relay any information, I guess she would be your best bet.
Yes, that sounds perfect. I will talk to her if need be. Well, I
Okay.
wish you luck. Here, let me. He takes the helm of teleportation, and he goes over to a table, does some magic stuff. Who's with you? Brock's with you.
I think it's just Brock. Yeah.
All right. And he does what he has to do. He looks a little tired afterwards, physically spent, but he hands it back to you, and he's like, "May it serve you well, and good luck."
Thank
Do you have any information about Strawberry Scar that could maybe be to our advantage in searching her out or conquering her or getting the best of her?
What we can tell, so we have some research. Sometimes when some of our order goes out searching for relics, they have meetings with various leaders around Centralia, and from what I could dig up just in the few hours that I've had from the archives, it would appear that she did once have some family. They originally were from west of the Averska Mountains, but they had a falling out of some kind, and she proceeded east and did quite well for herself in Dessin, and now is, of course, in charge of all of the southern city of Minayün.
Do you know if she has any magic? I'm assuming she has some magic if she was able to do what she did.
My sources say she is a warlock of quite some renown.
All right. Well, I happen to know a warlock of my own.
Yes, I fear that arcane knowledge not acquired through dutiful and hard study cannot be trusted.
Agreed. All right. Thank you very much, Adept.
All right. So you guys have a refilled helm of teleportation, and you're outside of the houses. What would you like to do?
Let's go.
Well, Agnes doesn't necessarily know. Does she know? Did Lily tell her that Finistel all of a sudden showed up again and she's all like beside herself? I feel like that's something that Lily would have shared with Agnes. Like, Agnes, you were right. You were right the whole time.
Probably, yeah, that sounds about right.
So should we go and get them?
Oh, I guess if we use them as cannon fodder.
Well, here's the thing. Asura, as a badger, at one time, might have...
Technically,
I
Agnes,
guess-
technically Agnes doesn't know that because Paelias didn't relay it.
Oh, never mind. Okay, well, let's go
Agnes?
see. She might not know that Asura is there. Whatever. Should we go and get Finistel?
Oh, you know what else we should get? Our poison beer.
Ah!
Might be a useful weapon if there's a lot of these berries.
I don't think Sir Penn knows about that.
Well, we could maybe bring like a flask or two. I don't know if we want to be carrying around. Oh, but Vinny has a bag of holding now.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. I'm looking at it. I forgot all this stuff was in it.
Well, maybe you can put some stuff in that bag of holding that will be where you store the beer.
Anybody want me to hold anything for him?
See, so currently you have 10. But if you use Agnes's teleportation circle, you can all just jump through. So yeah, you're good.
I mean, this is going to be a big party.
I can merge into Mr. Bones so we're one person.
Yeah.
And by merge, he means sit in his ribcage.
Yeah, hide his ribs.
I could become a mouse. Or gas. Like just be a
I
cloud.
assume it's just like 9 entities or whatever, right? Like no matter how big or small you are.
Yeah, but it's still fine because teleportation circle can do however many. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
just acts as a doorway.
It's only a problem when we have to use the Helm of Teleportation to get out.
But even then, Agnes could, in theory, take the time to draw a circle.
Yeah.
All right, so are you alerting Finistel in a sewer, or are you just heading off? Oh, and where's Ostrud? Where's the owlbear?
Ostrud is probably at Lady Norfolk's or at
Her pens.
Sir Penn's house in the stables.
Stable.
Stables, yeah.
Sure.
We don't want him breaking stuff.
And do we bring Ostrud on this trip? I know Lily would probably want to bring Ostrud, but she might also understand that he might not do well in the desert.
An owlbear with sand?
That's terrible.
Mm-mm. I don't think he'd like that.
Well, how about then some people go to the Duchess to pick up Finistel, and Lily and maybe Sir Penn can go to Sir Penn's house to talk to Ostrud, tell Ostrud that they're going to go on a trip, and that if Ostrud wants to, you know, do his own thing for a little while, and maybe they'll meet up again. And Lily's going to be really heartbroken about this. I don't know how she's going to meet up again. It's like, we'll meet under the big tree in 2 weeks.
Give him a sending stone.
I don't know if Ostrud can do Ascending Stone.
No, probably not. All right, yeah. So Sir Penn, you're gonna cast Speak with Animals then.
I guess I have to. Yeah.
All right, Sir Penn and Lily break off.
Oh, I'm going with you because I'm going to grab that beer.
Vinny or
Yeah.
T'Wizard?
Vinny. He's got
Vinny.
the bag.
Okay. All right, T'Wizard's grabbing some beer. Who's going to the Duchess?
Probably Agnes, because she would say hi to Joaquin anyway.
All right. Dromm Finric, what are you doing?
We'll hang out with each other.
I
Brock,
mean,
you want to go to the Duchess?
I heard
Yeah.
something about beer.
oh,
Drunk
Brock's-
beer.
Brock's going with those guys to get the beer. All right.
Oh, Agnes is not super happy about asking Finistel by herself. We'll see how this
Dromm
goes.
and Finric will go to the Duchess.
All right, Dromm and Finric are going to the Duchess.
Yeah, I'll come to the Duchess too.
Mr.
All
Twizard
right.
going to the Duchess.
I'll go. I'll go wherever. I don't know what's going on.
Paelias, you doing Sir Penn's place or the Duchess?
Finistel.
All right. I think the beer run, the beer / Ostrich run, is fairly self-explanatory. I don't know.
Yeah,
what do
we
you?
don't
What do you?
need to play that out.
That's a
Yeah.
quick one.
All right. All right.
Beer inventory.
All right. So you guys get to the Duchess. It's still very slow because the lunch hour is over and the evening hasn't yet kicked off. But you see Finistel sort of sitting at a table, just sort of lost in her own thoughts. You guys all walk in there. She notices right away. Oh my goodness! Whoa, what? There's a lot of you here. What's going on?
Well.
Agnes?
Is it not Finistel?
Oh dear, Agnes. You know I've been helping your friends, right?
Oh yes, I was just doing a rhyming thing. Well, it's Finistel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I picked up on some subtext.
Oh, well,
Well,
however you
left
interpret it
us-
is whatever.
You left
But
us pretty
we
quick
are
there.
about to go on an adventure. We're just asking out of,
Well,
courtesy,
I wanna
if
know
you
what
would like to
happened.
join us.
I want to grill Finistel a bit. I want to know what happened here. Why'd you leave us?
Paelias, I left to help your friends, I had a vision of them, in the swamps.
But you just cut us off. You didn't talk to us, and you descending stoned us.
I made some poor decisions. I thought it might be easier or it might be best if I did it that way, and clearly, it was not the correct decision. But trust me when I say I had the best of intentions for your friends.
Well, I gotta say, I was kind of hurt.
I apologize, Paelias. And I hope to make it up to you. How have you all been? You've been having your own adventures, I assume?
Yeah, things have been good.
I mean, you might have heard that we killed a black dragon here in Wesleyville.
It
That was
has.
something of a
No
big
big deal.
deal.
It's definitely the talk of the town. Yes, I met up with your other friends north of here. And then we actually went back to Kiev and had a little run-in with the dragon of our own. A blue dragon.
Yeah, I heard that's why you need the heads.
That is a plan that that's a plan that's been discussed.
What do you think?
Well, I just dragons are not to be trifled with. So, and you've got your whole group together. You don't need me. You don't need Asura. Perhaps we just stay in Wesleyville as a
Asura?
yeah.
You're
We're
with Asura?
well. I mean, she's here in the Dutch. Well, yes, we're together.
Like, together?
Well, yes,
Or just together?
both.
Oh, interesting. Well, did you want to go on this adventure together? It would be a way of possibly showing good faith.
I mean, it's well, I'm sorry. What is the Avenger? The blue dragon?
Oh, well, so because the Wesleyville Wanderers needed the heads so that they could get the tablet from the dragon, and then they came, found out the heads are gone. All of our items that we have gained, I don't want to say earned, but gained over the course of several months have been stolen from us by some scoundrel named Strawberry Shortcake or something along those lines. And we're gonna go and get it back.
Hold on. You're saying that Strawberry Scar has emptied out your vault?
Yeah, were you not with everyone when this happened?
No, Asura and I came straight here to the Duchess. That's Asura, she was the leader of the Badgers here, you know that, right?
Oh, I know she's the leader of the Badgers. I saved her butt.
Well, so the Badgers at one point attempted to take Minayün from her.
Well,
From
maybe
Strawberry
Asura
Scar.
would like to do that now.
Well, it didn't go well for the Badgers. It's kind of a sore spot in Asura's otherwise flawless history, really.
Well, but now she's got the A'Téam and the Wesleyville Wanderers. What could go wrong?
That's true.
I can make a great song about it. She'll live through many wandering minstrels' repertoire.
I can go ask her. Let me go ask her. She goes up the stairs. You guys are left to your own for a moment.
Well, I got silver. She says no.
Oh, I can be quite persuasive.
I
I have a plus 12 to persuasion, so it's almost.
Do we even want her to come?
More
That's a
bodies,
good question.
better. We have no idea what we're up against here.
And if she's already tried to go against her, then she'll know the pitfalls so that we can maybe avoid them.
Yeah, but can we trust her?
She'll also bring a lot of baggage.
Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The few of us that went into the swamps, well, we kind of saved her, so
Yeah.
she kind of owes us, but we would also be doing her a favor if we could take, what was the town's name called again?
Minayün.
Minayün. For her. I mean, it would kind of
Interesting.
be like bittersweet, but
Transfer of power there.
ultimately it's what she wants. Or what she wanted at one time. She could rebuild the Badgers. Or something new. She doesn't even have to go by the Badgers anymore. She could make a new name for herself.
All right, they come back down. And Asura is, very happy. Oh, that's so nice to see you, everyone. And I'm still doing well. Glad
I'll
to.
give her a
glad
little
to-
hug.
All right. So you're taking on Strawberry Scar, huh?
Yeah, and if you could help us, I think we might be able to win Minayün back for you.
It was definitely a different part of my life, but I wouldn't mind getting some revenge. So, yeah, I think we're in.
Nah.
Yep, we're in.
Good thing no one took me up on that bet.
All right. So you guys are gonna go meet up with the other group at Serpent.
Sure.
Little teleportation.
Yeah, I'm tired of walking.
And we'll go to the one that Agnes has in North Dessin.
All right. Bridle the Magnificence.
Here we come, Bridle. Bridle deedle dee.
I hope he's ready.
All right. Is there anything? So let's see. So by this point, it's probably what time is it? Oh, what did you do with the beer, by the way?
Oh,
I
it's in the bag of
put it in
holding.
the bag of holding.
How much of it? Just
Several
few
servings,
bottles, or
like
Well,
a tankard.
Was it in a cask or
I
multiple?
thought we
casks?
had kegs.
Yeah, I
Put
thought
them
it
in
was
the cooling
okay.
section.
Hmm?
Did you put them in the cooling section? Do we have an air conditioned part of the bag of holding?
Oh yeah, well it's a void, so the temperature is probably,
It's like
constant
let's
60
be honest.
degrees. This is-
Yeah.
I've also heard Wesleyans like it room temp. I don't understand that.
brings out some different flavors.
I thought they were in multiple casks. I didn't know. Put one in.
Sure.
Enough for a good time for a few people, a bunch of people, a lot of people.
One keg?
Hmm?
What is it, a keg?
Yeah, of poisoned beer. It's gonna make you fall asleep.
Yeah, but it's a keg, so yeah, that's a good amount.
All right. And it's in Vinny's bag of holding?
Yep.
All right. You say you've said goodbye to Ostrid. All right, so you show up in Dessin. Bradel is quite surprised to see person after person coming out of his teleportation circle, but he's like, "Oh, welcome. Yo, of course, welcome. Yes, and maybe perhaps I could be of service to any of you. Do you need any items? Or it looks like you're on a magnificent quest. Very exciting. Welcome back to Kiev. Oh, yeah, hello.
You got any air conditioning? It's friggin' hot.
Ah, yes. For the dwarves do not like Dessin.
We should probably get that egg yolk drink, so at least we can go a day at a time, not being too thirsty.
Mm.
Very useful if you're crossing the desert.
Can we get them in to-go cups?
Oh, does he have them?
No, he it would be from the
No,
inn.
but I'm
Yeah.
just asking the question. Do they sell them in in a traveler's
Yeah, you can if you bring your own flask or wineskin or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the
I just
windy-
didn't know if the egg yolk would go bad.
Well, that's a different situation.
I
The
mean,
magic,
it's in alcohol, but
the magic may still be good, but it may not taste as good. I don't know. Not that it tastes great to begin with. So, are you gonna try to get some camels?
Well, if we should travel by night so it's not hot, and if I can turn into a bat which flies at night, I could take like 3 people.
but you can only travel for an hour. So
Yeah, but I fly so fast, it'll take me an hour to get there, and I'll just fly back.
well, Agnes has her steed, so she doesn't need anything. It's a Fey steed.
Did you bring that thing in through the teleport?
No, I just
How did I not see
it
that?
just materializes when I want it.
Oh, okay.
I can also turn into a horse, an eagle, or a hadrosaur.
Mm.
Now, does that last for more than an hour?
I don't think so.
Well, actually, no. If you're talking about wild shape,
Wild shape should last as long as you want.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You do a sandworm?
It says you can stay in a beast shape for a number of hours equal to half your druid level, rounded down.
Oh, so 7 probably.
6
7
hours.
hours.
That's good.
6 hours.
Good.
6 hours is a good long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some stuff done.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because you have 2 wild shapes per long rest?
I think so. Right?
So that's like 1 and then lunch and then 1 and then
Long rest.
That's a good day. 12 hours.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, that could work. So we've got 2 possible horses already. And I'm sure that Agnes's horse could also maybe carry another smaller person, like Lily or Finric.
Well, can you be anything bigger that takes more than one person?
Well, my horse is just a typical war horse, but
Well,
it's
I
a
mean,
Fey version.
For the wild shape thing.
Oh, but for the wild shape, I don't know. Can you do something bigger than a horse? Can you do an elephant?
You could do a giant eagle.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
How many
You get
people
1
could-
claw, 1 claw, 1 on the back. That's 3.
I offered that, and everyone said it was ridiculous.
Because you can only be in it for an hour.
You're
Because you said it, T'Wizard.
I didn't say it was
And yeah,
ridiculous,
and you
but-
said a bat too.
Yeah, for night travel when it's cooler.
I don't think the other key aspect, T'Wizard, that I'd like you to remind you is that Brock retains his intelligence and wisdom scores and doesn't attain that of the bat.
Mm.
I think T'Wizard's idea was what led us to this great wild shape idea.
That's fair. His non-stop insistence on being a bat.
We will still need some. Whatever happened to the donkeys that we had? Did we leave them in Kiev? Are they still here?
Oh my gosh, what did you do with them?
Oh boy,
Did we sell them to someone in Kiev?
I forgot my donkey.
Did we just board them for a little bit? Because we got donkeys.
Well, you knew you were going to come back because you have to be back in
Right.
some amount of days.
So- It wasn't like the reindeer that we had that we sold the reindeer. I'm pretty sure that we still have the donkey somewhere. I don't know if we actually did anything with the donkeys. I think we just kind of forgot about them.
Let's assume you put them in a stable in Kiev.
All right, so we've got what, 4 donkeys? 2 donkeys?
Wait, did we bring them? Did they come through the?
No.
Oh, they're here.
They're
No, they're
already
here.
from
They're at
Lily
the stable, the
and-
same place you would rent or buy a camel, or multiple camels.
All right, so we might maybe have an eagle. We've got a fake horse. We've got 4 donkeys.
I don't know if we have 4 or 2. I think we only have 2.
I think it was 3 actually.
Oh, it's 3?
Was it 3?
We have
'Cause there was a
2,
gift.
3 or 4 donkeys.
There's. All right, let's just say everyone. Well, I mean, you're kind of like, I guess you're less loaded than before, but you still have enough gold to buy some camels if you want.
Yeah, but if we already have some animals, we might as well use them,
Waste
even if
not,
they're
want not.
carrying our like food and stuff.
Yeah, of course, of course.
So use the donkeys to continue to carry our supplies, and use the camels to carry us.
All right. So
right.
we need camels.
Probably.
Is there?
You sit on a camel.
Oh, there's 2 hump camels. Do you sit on the humps or you sit in between the humps?
Usually you sit between.
Or
You
can
might
sit
want a
on the
one-hump
first hump.
camel. They're a little bit more comfortable, I've heard.
You can sit like between the neck and the hump.
Well, let's find. Should we find a camel vendor?
Yes, you can definitely find a camel vendor. A camel vendor.
So like a machine, you could just get it.
The camels fall.
Is it like one of those
7.
grab things? The cranes?
They
This
make
guy's
horrible noises. Ugh.
It's like a Carvana, camel Varna.
Get a big coin.
Bradle the Magnificent recommends Crazy Nick's camels.
Oh, this sounds like a great place to go camel shopping.
I heard Crazy Nick sometimes has some lemon camels.
Crazy because of his crazy deals.
Make sure you kick the rims.
Kick
just
the
to make sure
hooves.
They don't fall off.
Make sure it's a real camel.
I think they got giraffes too.
Last time.
It's just a polymorphed frog. Turns back into a frog halfway.
Can't ride this.
Yeah, no, you can go to Crazy Nick's. You can get some camels for a good deal.
Does he have any black camels?
Does he have any black camels? Yeah, he's got a black camel.
I will take one.
All right, I'm gonna paint a red stripe on it.
Do I have red paint?
Agnes probably has some makeup.
Can you
What?
enchant it? Yes.
Agnes has her disguise kit, her actor kit or whatever. I'm sure that there's some rouge in there.
I'm not gonna disguise this camel as something. It's just
No.
a cool black camel.
Putting a red stripe on it.
For
So
what?
it looks like the A'Téam van.
Oh.
Isn't that why you wanted black?
No, I just wanted a cool camel. Everyone else has a tan camel, I'm assuming, so I got a different
There's
one.
also albino camels. I'm sure that they probably.
All right, he's quoting you 75 gold per camel if you want to buy him.
Dear Lord. I'll walk.
What about renting for 2 weeks?
For 2 weeks, so you might be better off just buying them.
All right.
I mean, 75 gold is a crazy deal, crazy good deal.
for who?
Because you're Crazy Nick.
It's a good deal for everyone, my friend. I get money, you get camel.
Are there 2 hump camels?
We got 2 humps, we got 1 hump. What you want?
Are they the same price?
Yeah, same price.
Yeah, we want more humps.
More humps? Now you're a guy who knows a good deal.
All right, so how many do we need?
Well, hey, crazy camel guy, how many people can fit on a 2-hump camel?
Maybe 1 big guy, but 2 small guys?
Okay, alright.
Points
Where's
at
the
Dromm
big
as the
guy
big guy. Dromm's the biggest guy. Brock's pretty big too, I guess. Wait, Brock, what are you?
Oh,
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty big, but
He's
I'm
gonna be a horse.
also an eagle or a horse.
You're
Or
a
horse.
you're a dragonborn, but yeah, you could become a horse.
yeah, we
All
got
right.
Mr. Bones.
I
Mr.
think I'm
Bones
pretty
is-
tall.
Mr. Bones is large but light.
Yeah, he doesn't have any muscle.
Fair.
Got
Wait,
arcane muscle.
We don't know how he moves. He can ride on my black camel.
We all just squeeze on one.
Does he have one giant camel that'll hold us all?
That doesn't sound right.
What about a sled that goes behind the camel?
Oh, I'm smart.
Teams of camels?
They don't really sell sleds. But camel can hold a lot. You could buy extra camel for your bags.
Hmm.
Well, we have donkeys for our backs.
You have donkeys and camels?
Do they go well together?
I mean, I don't know if they can mate.
We'll
Never
find
tried
out.
it personally. It's Crazy Nick's camels. It's not Crazy Nick's camels and donkeys. I don't know. It's not my expertise.
Hmm.
All right. So how many camels? 5 camels? 6 camels? 10 camels?
I think
How about buy
Three.
5, get 1 free?
Buy 5, get 1 free? Give me a perception or a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here it
Most
comes.
important roll of the night.
Hold on. I'm the wrong person.
Crazy
Okay.
Nick's camels.
Where is Mr. T'Wizard? Oh, I was not prepared. Alright, perception. Deception or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Oh, perfect. +0. Here we go.
perfect.
14.
14. Let's see. You buy 6 camels, 1 free.
So 7 total?
7 total for the price of 6.
450.
We got a deal? I throw in 2 bags of feed.
Ooh, 2 bags of feet. Whose feet were they?
No, feed.
Oh, that's interesting.
So
Okay.
so what's the price of 6 camels?
450.
450. 450.
Pretty
All
good.
right.
deal.
There's like 10 of us. Is that right?
Yes, there are 10 of you in Kiev.
Is this a Duke-sponsored operation?
No.
It's probably a good deal. Should probably take it.
We had better get this back from Strawberry.
Wait a minute, you know, there's 12 of you now. Holy moly.
Yeah, but we don't all need.
We got to buy 7 or buy 6, get 1 free deal for 450.
Oh. Yeah, well, that should be okay. I mean, Agnes does not need one because she has her face steed.
Alright, so Agnes is on a face steed.
And
We could do
I-
Finric and
pretty certain that one other person that's smaller,
yeah.
like not Dromm, but one of the slighter people can also travel on the face steed. Because
Well,
it's a
there's
war
dwarves,
horse.
So we could really get like 3 people on some of these
We
camels.
could do Lily. You want to do Lily and Agnes on the steed?
Yeah, that's fine.
Brock, are you going to transform into a horse, Brock?
Yeah, I think I'm going to become a horse.
All right, maybe T'Wizard and Bones on Brock.
Oh,
Actually, Bones, we might be able to just break apart and put him in the bag of holding.
oh, T'Wizard and Bones are on the black camel.
Oh, they're on the black camel, right?
Do you even have to break them apart to put in the black holding? He could still be all together.
I think I think Dromm riding Brock is arguably the most comedic. So technically, you have. I think you bought too many camels.
Oh no!
Well, we didn't say deal yet, did we?
Well, so what? We
Well-
only need 5 camels or 4 camels?
1, 2, 3. I mean, if Brock, I don't know if it makes a ton of sense for Brock to be a horse for that long, but I guess he could fine.
I could be an eagle too. I could also just become a cloud.
Can
Well, here's the thing: we're gonna need to transport all of this stuff back, right? Will it
Yeah,
all
you're
fit
gonna
in
want
the bag of holding.
Well,
That's
that's true. Or you could. I mean, you could teleport holding a lot of stuff.
Get some more bags of holdings.
Probably could fit it in a bag of holding.
Oh, we've got 2 bag of holdings. We got Finric's and we've got Vinny's.
we're assuming we're coming back here. Yeah, we'll just teleport out.
Well, no, I could just draw a teleportation scroll or teleportation circle to Wesleyville.
Yeah, you're fine.
We're gonna sell these camels.
All right,
Oh, there you go.
all right. You load up your
Oh, I gotta take my money out.
you load up your camels.
75?
T'Wizard. Put a camel in the bag. Put a camel in the bag of holding. See if it fits.
No,
they can't-
die.
You can't breathe in there.
So we
Oh.
tried that before with others, and they don't do well.
How we lost our first head.
I'm both not surprised and very shocked that you have.
All right, you guys pair up where necessary. Maybe Brock's a camel for some of it. He's a horse for some of it. Maybe he's just riding for some of it. You got plenty of camels to carry food and provisions because you will be traveling through the desert for at least 5 days.
And
You're gonna
How
load
many
up.
bags of feed do they go through in a day?
It's a great question. You get enough. You buy some extras if you need to. Let's call it an even 500 gold to get all the supplies and all the camels. Split among who's paying for this.
I'll put 100 in.
You can charge it to the Duke. No, I'll put in 100.
I will cover Mr. Bones' share. What do we do here? 1, 2, 3.
He
4.
said 500 for everything.
Yeah, but how many people to split it amongst them?
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, finished all so we can chip in.
Yeah.
How many? There's 12 of you?
Yeah. 41 gold. 42 gold.
All right, 42 gold per person.
All right.
All right.
It's a steal.
crap. Did that include Mr. Bones?
It did.
I gotta.
Well, here's the thing, why should I have to pay for your camels when I already have my own steed? I understand paying for some portion of the camel because we're gonna put our gold on it at some
It's gonna
point.
help carry your loot back.
I know.
Who itemizes the receipts after dinner? Just split it.
If we run out of food and we have to shoot and eat a camel, then are you gonna want to have
The
to own part of that?
donkeys. We have the donkeys that we already had.
I love the idea. You guys have this huge caravan. Like more animals. Because you talk them up from 6 scales to 7. So you can get one free. That's so perfect. Oh, God.
Agnes just like walking the other way when they make this deal.
Agnes went to the bathroom.
Nuts.
Yeah, well, because sometimes we have to go to the bathroom.
You left us alone.
Your bathroom timing was bad.
Yeah, well, I feel like Agnes doesn't have to pay for your mistakes.
Well, you do.
All right, I'm putting in 50. 50's covering a little extra for Bones and for
Oh
Agnes.
my God.
I'll pay.
I mean, I'll
wait,
put in
how much do I
20 for supplies, but I'm not paying for those extra camels.
I am running low.
When he says running low, he's at 12,000 gold.
Oh my God.
What, really?
Not to mention the 62 platinum he has.
No, he's running
12,000.
low on
No,
camels.
12,000. Wait, that's how much I'm missing. Wait, where'd you get that 12,000 gold?
It's been in my bag the whole time.
12,000 gold? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Only
No,
700?
isn't that what was in the vault?
Well, I guess it's counting that, isn't it? So
Oh, yeah,
Probably.
maybe, okay.
I have 2,828, and then 10,000 was in the vault. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
'cause
I
had
don't know
12,000
how
in.
much I have.
Oh, now I'm really low.
I put 12,000 in the vaults.
Oh, in the vault I have 690.
That's it?
690 platinum.
Platinum.
And that counts as also, I guess, gems worth 4,000. So I have 69,000 gold plus 4,000 of gems.
Ooh.
6,900.
All right.
That's
Yeah.
what you have in the
Awesome.
vault? Steven?
What?
That's how much you have in the vault?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no, I was saying Agnes said 69,000. They had 60 gold
Okay.
plus the.
6,900. But
Yeah.
that does not show up in my equipment. That shows up in my vault. So in my equipment, I have way less than that, but I still have 73 gold, 15 platinum. So
Yeah.
that would be what I have on cash on hand.
Did T'Wizard, did you put it in your vault or did you just leave it in your
Yeah,
equipment?
no, he's got 10,000 in his vault.
It's in my vault. It just shows up together in my inventory at the top.
Oh,
Yeah,
why
mine's
did you
separate
put it
too.
together? Mine doesn't.
Mine's way cooler.
So at the very, very top, it shows the total amount. In my equipment, it shows the appropriate cash on hand. Okay. All right.
All right, so you guys wait until evening, then set off.
Oh, damn. I had 1,200. Yep. Okay, that's what it was. So, no, I'm way low.
I
Damn.
know, we're all dirt poor now.
I only have 8 platinum.
It's so much. All right. So you're roughly, you ask Crazy Nick, you ask around a little bit, and you get some general directions. You're basically heading south, southwest, as it were. Give me a group survival check to see how you navigate over these days.
Oh boy. Survival.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. A little desert survival check.
Got a 17 for Finric.
Wizard got a 16.
I got a 16.
I got a 22.
Okay.
15 for Agnes.
All right, everybody. How many under 10?
Just me.
Vinny's 1 under 10.
Hold on, I have to still do Lily.
Oh man. Gonna still better have
Oh, that would definitely be Lily. She got an under 10.
No. So did Finistel.
Oh boy.
What about Isura? Oh, rocking a +7. Good job, Isura. Alright, so let's see. So sorry, how many of you guys?
So Lily was below,
And Vinny.
and Finistel.
And pen.
And Pen.
And Pen?
Alright, 4 out of 12 though. You're good, you're good. Alright, so you guys are going, you know, you travel up by night to try to stay out of the worst of the heat. You sort of, we got a tiny hut.
During the day, I can use my
Tiny hut?
Lehman's tiny hut, so it's nice
Nice.
and comfortable.
Does Finn still have a tiny hut?
Who wants a glass of beer?
That's, I don't recommend
Did
that.
before bed. Drink.
What level is tiny hut?
Oh, it's pretty low. It's like 3 or 4. 4 maybe.
She doesn't have that.
How do we get water out of these camels?
Camel looks at
I
you.
think they store it in the hump.
Lick. But yeah, you guys continue on. I mean, it's honestly, it's kind of nice, you know. Sure, it's hot during the day, but you try to, you know, stay still and keep in the shade that you make. You can hang out the tiny hut. Maybe you got some.
Tiny hut is 3, level 3, just in case.
Yeah, pretty uneventful. I think I'm gonna say we're uneventful. So we're gonna say the. Let's see. Actually, how's the weather? We should do some weather checks. Just
Freaking hot,
yeah,
man.
beautiful day.
So it's either going to be hot or it's going to be hotter.
Good thing I got black camel.
Could be a desert. It could be a desert sandstorm. I'm not seeing any desert sandstorms though. So there was one day when it looked like there would be a storm of some kind, but it passed. So yeah. So you are going to. Oh man, yes. All right. You approach. So you've been walking through the night. The morning of the 5th day, I'll figure it out later. You see, you're sort of on the top of a sand dune, and you see below you so Kiab had a bunch of sort of adobe and mud low buildings, and the sort of the ostentatious white sort of larger building of Vinar the Fantastic in the center. The outskirts of Minayün are similar in their low, sort of almost sand-colored buildings, but in the center, instead of a white garish monstrosity, there's just like an undulating, from what looks like from your vantage point, sort of an undulating, colorful mass of fabric. It's like a mini or a tent city. Basically, the entire center of the city seems to be awnings and tents of all different colors, sizes, and even shapes in some cases. You sort of get that initial view. What would you like to do?
I think I'm hallucinating.
No, I think that's actually where we're supposed to be going. Asura, does this look right?
Well, to be clear, I was never here. The
So
Badgers and Morgo had an alliance against her. But I was not a part of that. Did that not come up earlier?
No, just that you were wanting revenge.
Well, revenge on the behalf of the Badgers, of course.
Well,
I've heard she's quite the warlock, if that helps.
No, I heard she's a warlock too. Maybe we could ask a warlock. What should we be wary of? I look at Finistel. Very poignantly.
The pacts that one forms to attain one's power are unique to the individual. I mean, I'm familiar with some of the arcane measures that she may take against us. And I would certainly approach with caution. I would encourage us not to group up in one, perhaps go in waves, but I do think we need a plan of some sort. We could also pretend that having this discussion over those 5 days could have happened as well, so you don't need to just be hanging out in the morning making a plan. So what is the plan? I guess now that you've seen the place, you could crystallize your plan. You've got 7 camels, 3 donkeys.
Disguise ourselves as tents.
Slowly join the other tents.
And yeah,
Ooh.
slowly just move in. Nobody will know the difference. They'll be like, hey, was this tent always here?
I mean, presumably there are, people living into the tents. It's not like the tents are the people.
Don't scare the tents.
There's houses. So again, the outskirts are houses, buildings,
We
various.
don't have a cover story for being here, do we?
Is that a tent joke?
Oh, no.
A cover story?
Mm-mm.
Who's got
Camel
the plan?
traders.
You got a plan, Brock,
Are
for
we
Penn?
camel traders?
Donkey traders.
You
That's
could.
what
I
we've got
like
so
the
many
tent
animals.
idea. Just
Well-
pretend like we were here the whole time.
Hmm.
We've always lived here.
Let's set a camel loose. Wild through.
I mean, we could just be traveling through to get to Puppyton. I mean, that's not too far away from where we are, is it?
Yeah, no. If you were traveling from Wesleyville over the mountains to Puppyton, you would stop at Minayün.
All right, let's go to Puppyton.
Did anyone else see the dog's ears perk up? So let's go to Puppyton.
Oh, that's
Somebody's a good puppy.
Good puppy.
I want to go to Puppyton.
Brock's like, what?
I live in Puppyton.
Right, I guess that's our story.
And we're sticking with it.
All right.
I like.
Well, Lily could take out her Shadul scarf. Who else has some stuff from that area so it looks like we are, from that area? Agnes has never been, so.
Well, I feel like can we just be going to there
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. So we don't have any of that stuff.
on business? On business, we have business there.
And pleasure. I've never been.
We're camel brokers. We're bringing them camels.
Mm.
Perfect. I love it.
They've never seen such a creature.
We heard about the nose, and we figured we had to try it.
hmm
Wow, good memory.
Puppyton smells. Just, imagine a whole bunch of dogs running a town.
Yeah, it's probably pretty terrible in the rain.
Way ahead of you.
All right. You guys are going down the... Are you approaching as a group, or are you...
Yeah, we should stay as a group.
So, should we be disguised in any way? I'm sure that some of us might be a little more
Careful what you
Obvious?
say next.
obvious. I mean, Agnes is getting some notoriety. I don't know if her appearance has been.
As the
No.
dawn sun crests over the desert, a beam of light illuminates the red mohawk of T'Wizard.
Oh. That's yep. That's the mark of a good camel trader and puppyton enthusiast.
I mean, I've got a couple of wigs in my disguise pack, but I don't know how well that will do. I have a long white gray wig, and then I have my, what was her name? Sparkles? No, I can't remember her name.
Strawberries.
How far away are we from this patch of tents?
So there's a city outskirts, maybe 3 or so miles in diameter.
Do we
Not
see
huge.
any oases?
And then the tent. Well, do you
City
see any oases? Yeah, there are trees. Oh, so it's worth mentioning. So the river. Is it the Lyle or the Gile? I always forget. But one of the rivers, its terminus is basically why the city is here. So it comes out of the mountains, flows into the desert, and basically where it stops. It's basically used by this city. So there's some trees, there's buildings, in a wide radius, and then the inner city, the inner tent city, is maybe a mile in diameter.
So they got plenty of water.
Yeah, it's a full. I mean, I guess, yeah. If let's see, Lily, give me a history check. Did you learn
Oh
about?
yeah, her history is on point.
I was debating on running up and just tossing a fireball into Tent City.
Oh well, I mean, there's
See what burns.
people. There are civilians. This is a city of many thousands.
I thought this was a thief town.
17.
You would know that. What would you know? You would with a 17. So you would know. Dessin is known for Dessin in general is known for exporting iron ore and gemstones, and Minayün in particular is known for something that they call boom crystal, which most of the rest of Centralia calls saltpeter.
Oh, so
Primarily used in the cannon industry. Ship cannon industry.
I'm just wondering if Agnes should go in as one of her alter egos. Does she want to be an antique/artifact collector, or does she want to be a circus performer? She's either Lady Greymane or Tippy Wonders.
Is Vinny doing any disguise stuff? Is Brock
disguised with a mustache.
Just typical Vinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, let's see. Would Vinny know? Vinny, give me a history check for the Rat Kings.
Oh, I do miss that clan guild.
Thieves Guild.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm going to remember without a doubt. Oh my goodness, 28. That's a nat 20 plus 8.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So sort of hearing Asura talk about the Badgers and Morgo jogs your memory, and you're like, oh yeah, no, there used to be like 3 main gangs operating in Dessin. It was the Badgers, the Rat Kings, and what was the other name? Like the Scorpions, I think. And yeah, there was definitely like the Badgers made a play for a lot of power, and it went badly for them. But the Rat Kings and the Scorpions, Strawberry Scar rose out of the ranks of the Scorpions.
Right. I tell that to everybody. They do.
Perfect.
Scorpions. Remember, once a scorpion, always a scorpion.
All right. So all as a group, or
Should we go in a little at a time so as not to...
I feel like they'd have seen us. Is there any defenses? Or is it just a bunch of clowns in tents?
again, it's a huge city. It's a city.
Okay.
It's like, it's a city. It's not as big as Wesleyville, but it's bigger than Windmill. It's bigger than Windbell. It's probably about the size of Thor, although obviously not in snowy mountains.
Okay. Can we see guards?
Yeah.
Too far out.
You see some people, you know, doing their morning business. Yeah, it's not unusual to have travelers necessarily. They probably do a lot of trade.
All right.
I think the real question is, do you want to be one big group or multiple small groups? That's really what you're trying to decide, I think.
Yeah. I think it would probably be better to be multiple small groups.
Okay.
I mean, you could just head straight for the center. Not a terrible idea.
Should we just run in there and be like, we want strawberry ice cream. It's hot.
All right. I'm gonna start going down the hill.
All right.
I'm a black camel in the front.
Black camel in the front.
I'm separate from you guys then. If you don't want to travel with me, that's fine.
All right.
See how it is. Slightly hurt.
What's the move? Finric, Dromm, Paelias, Serpent?
And can Dromm go with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go too.
All
Are
right.
you guys in my group?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Brock's gonna go.
What's that?
Brock's going too.
Are you a human or are you dragonborn or are you an animal?
I'm dragon.
All right. All right. We got one group. Finistell and Asur are sticking together. They'll go. They're sort of looking to you guys to lead this assault / recon.
All right. Vinny starts moving his
Sun's coming up.
his camel out.
Nice sunrise. Sorry, what was that?
Vinny's moving my camel out.
All right. Who's with Vinny? Maybe Finistell and Asur are with Vinny.
Thieves
Yep.
stick
Or-
together.
Finric.
I can stay with Vinny.
Lily, Serpent maybe. Agnes, we could be
What-
together.
What'd
Or we-
Serpent just say before that?
I can stay with Vinny.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we got a group of 3, a group of 4, and a group of 4 plus Mr. Buds. Perfect. Circling, staggering. What are we thinking?
Oh, I think circling would be quite menacing. Maybe we could stagger.
All right. All right. T'Wizard's group is arguably the first. His black camel leading the way. You approach. You see a small child kicking a ball around. Her mom is doing something in a little outside clay stove. She sort of looks up as you guys come near. How many camels do you have with you? You have 7 total and 3 donkeys. How many does the first group have?
You have them all.
You have them all?
Well, the ones we have and the ones that no one was riding. So we have 4. Because we're 4 people, right? Plus,
Well, Brock was a camel then.
oh, Brock was a camel. Oh
We
wait,
have 3 camels. You got 3 camels.
3 camels plus. Is there a 4th camel? That's just Brock.
No, he's a dragonborn. Yeah.
Oh, he's
Brock is
walking.
Brock.
Okay, I give up. All right.
The one of the camels is black, and then 2 tan camels.
Mhm.
Okay. The woman looks up, and she says, "Oh, hello. Good morning."
I look down from my black camel and I go, good morning.
That's a interesting beast you have there. I don't usually see that color.
The
Have you-
finest camel in all the desert.
Have you come far?
Yes.
Well, welcome to Minayün.
Thanks.
He sort of looks over at the rest of you. Is that a skeleton?
I forgot. He might be with me. He's just real slow.
Why, you bring death to our door.
No, he just had a tough time eating out in the desert. And I found him. And he's barely alive, and I need to get food into him.
Oh, okay. Come along, Alice. And she calls over to her granddaughter to come inside. She goes inside too.
Way less menacing.
You guys continue down the street you're on. Are you looking for something? What's going through your head? What's the vibe check? What are we doing here?
I mean, I guess I was thinking we'd find a place to stay, and it's too
Sure.
late. Like we're going to Puppy Town, right? Or at least some people are. Others are selling camels.
I mean, yeah, you start to see some businesses. The outskirts are mostly residences. You see some trees bearing various fruits and/or nuts. As you get more into the city, you see some signs for some places. There's one with a black bird is on the sign. It's got its wings in a kind of weird form, and there's some. It looks like maybe a lute, maybe a flute, kind of etched in next to it. It's kind of not the most detailed sign you've ever seen.
The lute and flute.
You see some other. There's a market. There's a marketplace that you pass. That's just getting set up. Give me a perception check. Anyone in that group? So Brock, Paelias, Dromm, T'Wizard.
Well,
I think Dromm was looking the other way.
Yeah, I was looking that same way. 10.
Okay.
Not good.
Brock, Paelias, 12.
well,
I got a 13.
13. 13. All right. Highest is 13. Loving it.
I rolled a 4. I have +9.
Whoa, nice. Yeah, you guys,
+9.
you're soaking in the sights. You notice as you're sort of walking more toward the center, you see a lot of these buildings have sort of white awnings, if they have awnings at all.
Sorry, I
the
forgot I have advantage on perception. I got a 19.
Oh, okay. All right. So a lot of white awnings, the market white awnings. Basically, all the colorful tents and awnings are focused in the downtown city center. Paelias, as you're looking around, taking all this in, you're sort of in the back of the group. You see a very familiar sandy-haired head bobbing through some of the early morning folks leaving the market.
Danny Baggins?
And this Baggins comes up and says, "Oh, hey, you guys new to Minayün?" You've made contact with the Baggins.
he sounds like the other.
He looks like him too. As if they were the same person.
Let me guess. You're a Baggins.
Oh, yeah. I'm Sweet Baggins.
Ah, Sweetie Baggins.
Some people call me Sweetie Baggins. I don't really like that, so if you could just stick to Sweet.
Mm-hmm. So, Sweetie, what's going on in this town?
What do you mean? What's going on? It's just a normal city.
Mm-hmm.
You guys heading through? You moving in?
We're just taking care of some business.
Gonna try your luck in the gemstone market?
Well, we're actually repaying a debt.
Oh, okay. So bankers, perhaps? You got. That's a nice black camel you got there.
Yeah, something like that.
How
So,
much you want for it?
you know of any shady dealings going on around here, like black market stuff? Looking for heads, maybe?
I mean, there's stores, there's inns. There's the food market. If you're looking to trade sort of exotic goods, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I will say that so the Scorpions kind of run all of that.
Okay.
More from the center of the city. They do some auctions. They're sort of invite only though.
Okay. How do we get an invite?
Well, I could Have you been to the Chicken's Roost?
No, haven't been there yet.
That's an inn. It's a nice establishment, but I've heard tell there's the Eric Cochran who runs it. Bagaku, he's got some inns with the with Strawberry's network. You know Strawberry Scar?
Oh,
She
interesting.
she
I
kind
feel
of
like I've
runs
heard that name
Minayün.
before.
She's not really like a queen or a duke or anything. She just kind of, she's in charge.
In charge of the scorpions?
Well, not officially, but probably.
Yeah, I'd very much like to meet her.
Yeah, you could check out the Chicken's Roost. A few more blocks over on the right.
All right, we will do that. Here, Smiley, have a couple of silver.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Have a good stay in Minayün.
Thanks, man.
All right. You guys continue on. Let's do the second group. We've got Serpen, Finistellasaur, and Vinny. You guys are heading in, maybe a little off to the side from where you saw your other. But again, it's sort of, the city circularly spreads out from the end of the river. From your vantage point on the dune, you can sort of see the river coming out the other side. You go down. Again, you see some, just general morning goings on. It's still cool of the day here. Some folks are curious, they look over at you, but no one directly engages. But you're welcome to if you want to. Finistellasaur are kind of just following your lead, Serpen and Vinny. Anything you're particularly looking for? If you want, you could roll perception checks.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, let's do that. Perception check. Oh boy.
17.
Oh, 28.
28.
Not 20?
Is there anything in particular you guys are looking for?
Shady people.
80 people. Okay.
Martial people.
Martial people. Okay. What about you, Serpen?
Authoritative people.
Yeah. Sounds right.
All
I
right.
don't think what else.
Vinny and Serpen, you guys, as you're walking along, most people ignore you, or, some young children are more curious than others. You guys seem pretty normal. I mean, you have weapons, you have, a camel or two, but you're not like, you don't have a giant 6-foot tall skeleton with you. 7-foot tall skeleton. But you do notice that someone in a very colorful scarf sort of takes note of you guys and heads off down an alley. That's you probably both noticed that. Soon after that, Vinny, you spot something that's interesting. You're looking for you notice a store. It's a little run down. Doesn't exude confidence in its wares, but it seems to have an arcane nature to it that you pick up on. And its sign has a scroll with a quill touching down to it.
All right. I will store that away from in my memories.
Okay.
Investigation later.
Okay. Did you want to try to pursue the person in the colorful scarf, or?
Yeah, that might be a good idea. I saw something suspicious down this alley.
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Do you want us to continue, or we'll go with you?
Yeah, you should probably come with us.
All right. So the four of you. Did you bring any camels with you, or did you leave most of the camels to the other group? How many camels you got with you?
Are we dismounted?
Or donkeys? You have camels or donkeys with you?
I don't know if we have anything.
All right. No animals. Perfect. Perfect for going down an alley. All right. So Serpen, Vinny, you guys sort of duck into this alley. You see the bright, colorful scarf sort of turn a corner a little there and further. You're going down. You're smelling some food from different windows. You turn the corner. You don't see the colorful scarf. There's a few different turns it could have made. Do you want to split up? Or do you want to continue as a group and choose one?
I vote group.
Yeah. I think that's
Okay, you
safe.
stay together. Please roll a d4. Someone roll a d4 for me.
Sort of pen if you don't mind.
On it.
I think you're luckier.
I don't know. Let's see. Maybe. No, got a 1.
That's actually the number they rolled. So suppose like I got a feeling. You pick and you reacquire this person.
Wow.
Yeah,
The 1.
1 in 4 chance. I love it. Yeah, you just have to match it. You can continue down. Being somewhat stealthy. Not like no stealth check necessarily, but you're just like sort of hanging back a little.
I'm not running.
Not running.
Yeah.
You make a couple more turns. They make a couple more turns. You follow, and they are meeting up with another colorful scarf. This person is sitting at a little booth, a little stand, selling some kind of savory pie. And they have a little discussion. And you see the person at the pie stand go sort of back into their house. And actually, the 4 of you, give me another perception check. You got
17.
17. Okay.
19.
Okay. You guys both notice that shortly after this person goes into the house, a brightly colored bird comes out of an upper window and beelines toward the center of the city.
Oh, we gotta eat that bird.
All right, with that knowledge, let's go to the third group. We've got Lily and Agnes and Finric, and you guys must have
The donkeys and
4.
I guess any remaining donkeys and my face steed.
Yeah, I guess you could unfey the steed.
Oh right, yeah, he just disappears when I don't need him.
All right, so you have 3 camels and 3 donkeys. 3 camel and 3 donkey group. Much like the others experienced, you're sort of seeing, the outskirts. Some folks are paying attention, some folks aren't. Would you like to look for anything specific?
I think that we will try to make it look as though we are trying to find a stable and maybe a place to stay for the night before we continue on our adventures.
Yeah, are you outright asking someone, or you just sort of had that look about you?
I think we could start with that look about us and then maybe ask as we get into a more confusing area of town.
Okay. Yeah, no, there's a as the roads sort of get more crowded, the fact that you have so many animals with you does start to draw a little bit of a notice from folks. And a young woman walks up and she says, what does she say? So, can I help you find a stable for your animals?
Yes, that would be wonderful. And if you could also maybe recommend a good inn for the evening, one that has maybe a specialty drink on hand, or would be happy to have a bard playing tonight.
Oh, Minayün loves music. We don't have many bards here, so I think you'd be welcome. The Chicken's Roost is not too far from here. Well recommended. And I could show you to the stables first, though.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
All right, so she sort of leads you off another couple blocks, and there's a not too high a building, but it's a little bit larger. And there are high enough for a horse or a camel inside, but just one story. And there's sort of there's an attendant there, and yeah, it's one of the city stables. It's provided for a small cost of
Do they have valet parking?
a couple silver a day. They'll house each of your camels.
Okay.
Actually, it's a silver. It's a silver per beast.
Okay, then we're probably only going to stay. Can we do this a day at a time? I think we are only going to be staying the night, but if we really enjoy the town and want to see more of it, we might stay an additional day.
And the guy there's like, yeah, no, that's fine, no problem.
All right.
Yep. And he takes he's got these different colored ribbons. He sort of ties the ribbons onto the saddles of your camels and donkeys. He said, yep, they'll be fine here. Come get them when you need them.
How many do we have?
We have a total of 6 animals.
3 of
because my
each.
steed is magical.
Okay, so should I? Can I pay now?
Absolutely. It's actually encouraged.
There you go.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your stay in Minayün.
Well, if you get a chance, come see me play tonight. I'm going to be hopefully staying at the Chicken's Roost.
Oh, very good. Yes, maybe I will. I don't have music there very often. All right. Let's go back to the first group. What the heck was the first group doing? I'm already forgetting.
Shady baggins.
You'd
They're
found
going
out.
to the Chicken's Roost.
Yeah, they're going to the Chicken's Roost too. Perfect. All right, so you guys head to the Chicken's Roost at your own pace. Perhaps the group who just saw some kind of exchange and a bird fly off. So, Serpen, Vinny, what are you thinking? What are you thinking now? You gonna buy a meat pie? You gonna
Oh yeah, we should go talk to that vendor, I guess.
the person you were following is now running the meat pie stand.
Hmm.
Would anyone like a meat pie?
What color is their brightly colored scarf? Multicolored?
It is a green scarf.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh, hello. Welcome to Minayün. Would you care for a savory pie for your breakfast?
Sure.
Just 2 copper per pie.
All
I
right.
assure you they're of good quality.
There's plenty of copper.
That's not who you find the pie. Oh yes.
The
it is.
Vinny.
Yes, it is. I'm confused. Okay. Yes. Why? Thank you. We'll take some pies.
How many?
Again,
Oh.
this was the person you were following.
All right. We'll take 4 pies. I will pay for them. Dear Lord.
Sort of pass the pies around.
Copper. So expensive.
It's kind of like egg and onion and flour, sort of like in a little pie shape. Very very light and fluffy, but also quite delicious. Well spiced.
This pie is quite good.
Mm-hmm.
What brings you to Minayün, if you don't mind me asking?
Looking for work.
Well, we certainly have opportunities for that. If you don't mind getting your hands a little dirty.
Mercenary work.
Mercenary work? That's a different sort, but you may have luck finding that as well. You head toward the city center.
What's in the city center?
Center of the city.
A need for mercenary work is always helpful. Do you have particular skills? She sort of looks around at the 4 of you. You look well traveled.
We have quite an excellent set of skills amongst the 4 of us.
Well, perhaps you could be of service.
We're looking for the right people that need the right help.
Are you gonna use any of your thieves' cant to see if anyone understands you?
Oh, thieves can't.
I can speak thieves' cant.
But it's only for your same guild, right?
Well, I could say something and see if they know anything. So as I eat the pie, I'm gonna go. Misa like this paisa.
Oh my god.
Okay. That is specific to the rat gangs.
Yeah.
Her eyes go narrow. And she's
Uh-oh.
like, perhaps the city center isn't exactly for you, my friend.
Gonna bury old Vinny out back, I see.
Are you all together? And Finistel, seeing this reaction, her insight is she's like, no, we actually met on the road traveling, but the pie is delicious.
Oh boy, save yourselves.
And you look she looks to you, Serpen, with your trident and your relatively well-to-do clothes, a little travel weary, but you perhaps here to do some trading.
Absolutely. What do you have to trade?
Well, Minayün is known for its high-quality gemstones.
Well, interesting. Because I happen to have a lot of pearls.
Do you?
From the west coast, yes.
Oh, we do not have any pearls here. Huh. Perhaps you should head toward the city center. Are you with this one here, or did you also meet on the road?
Yeah, we've been hanging out for some time.
Why don't you, there's a large blue tent that you could, sort of almost in the exact center, right where the river ends. You could give them this and mention your pearls. And she hands you a coin. And it has a scorpion stamped on one side. And it's actually of a blue silverish metal that you recognize, but you don't see very often. It's electrum. It is a coin that is not used very often in Wesleyville. But you have seen a few in your days traveling around. But this particular one has a scorpion on it.
Can I also go in this tent?
You wish to go in the blue tent as well?
I have valuable skills I can offer as service. Just looking for work.
Perhaps you are open to other lines of work?
I'm a new person. My past is my past.
Well, in that case, she hands you a coin as well.
Oh, thank you.
All right. It is close to midnight. How are we feeling? There's a pretty good stopping point nearby, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if we would be able to get to and finish a fight tonight.
No, I don't think we're going to be doing any fighting tonight, but that's okay. We can.
Oh yeah, watch this.
You flip the table of pies.
You guys don't know about the Chicken's Roost at all. The other groups are heading toward the Chicken's Roost. Asura is the ghost in the machine. She leans forward. Oh, by the way, the pie was delicious. Do you perhaps know of a place to stay for tonight? May I recommend the Chicken's Roost? Now you know about the Chicken's Roost.
Advertising really well.
Yeah, their word of mouth advertising is really good. Really good. Yeah, you guys sort of all converge, slightly various times, but you all converge at the Chicken's Roost. And the common room, there's some folks who are getting up, leaving for the day. There is a stable attached, so you guys could leave your black camel and the other ones at that. You guys are all converging. You see there's a few servers helping out, but there's a very striking white feathered Eric Cochran. Has a little bit of a limp. He sort of comes as these groups come in. Are you guys acknowledging each other? The two groups that got there?
Which
No.
group came in now?
Probably
No.
not.
Okay. So the first group to get there, I think, is Serpent, Vinny. No, that's not true. It would be no, that's the last group to get there. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. What am I doing here? So this is one group. The first group would have been.
Be the ones that talk to Sweet Baggins.
Right.
Which was
Right. So
Vinny, Paelias, Brock.
Dromm. No,
T'Wizard.
not Vinny.
Oh, T'Wizard, Paelias,
T'Wizard,
Brock,
Bones, Paelias,
and
Brock.
Brock.
The tanks.
Perfect. T'Wizard, Dromm.
Twizzard's a tank.
Yeah. Well, actually, T'Wizard is a tank.
Parachute pants, tank.
He's got a large hit point count.
Yeah, I have 106 health.
Oh, it's just the armor that you have low. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so very low.
Wait, who has the bell right now? Who has the silver bell?
I
Twizzard.
think he still does, Twizzard.
Yeah, that's why I'm still alive.
There you go. Yeah. More lives than a cat.
No, I think I just lost my speaker. All right. One moment. All right. Where was I? All right, so you guys are eating. The Eric Cochran walks over, introduces himself as Bagaku. Perfect. Says, "Oh, welcome to the Chicken's Roost. Can I get you anything to eat on this fine morning?"
I will have a chicken.
I'll have the egg.
My God.
But which will come first?
I like my chicken with waffles.
We specialize in egg dishes.
Fresh
That's a misnomer.
laid.
There we are.
There's
I'll take an omelet.
cheesy garlic
Oh.
omelet.
Yeah,
I'll take two.
good.
Cheesy garlic. Anyone
Sure.
else?
But yeah,
Also,
Again.
we have deviled eggs.
I'll get an
Like-
egg Florentine.
We have a quiche, egg Florentine. Excellent. There's some light fluffy pastries as well. Anyone interested in a fluffy pastry?
Sure.
I
Fluffy.
love a fluffy pastry.
It's a drink.
carbs.
Never
Do
too
we
early
special
for.
things?
Of course. Would you like the house drink?
Yes.
The cockadoodle comb.
The cockadoodle comb. Yes.
How many cockadoodle combs do you need? One
I'll
each
do
for
one.
cockadoodle combs all around.
Please.
It's three silver. Is that okay?
3 silver per comb.
Per comb. That's
You say
right.
it's
Yeah.
not okay. Will you charge us less?
No, I just won't bring it to you.
Oh, all right. See how that makes much more sense.
All right, I'll get those orders in for you. Welcome to Minayün.
Thank
He
you.
limps off. The other group probably comes in as well. You see your other friends being brought various egg dishes, quiches, Florentine, omelets of various sizes. And
Typical traders.
the drinks are served in rather nondescript glasses, but very nice. I assume you're all drinking. As you drink from it, you get a citrusy, a refreshing taste. And I'd like everyone who drank a cockadoodle comb to go ahead and roll a d4 for me. Vinastel and Sura are also drinking because when in Rome, or when in the Roost.
We all drank it, right?
I think so. You notice Paelias. You're looking at you're actually looking at Dromm. And Dromm, your normally blue skin turns red in the center of your head. Paelias points that out as you realize that Paelias's lighter hair is turning red, but just in the center, sort of along the top. And so T'Wizard, no difference.
Aw.
But yeah, Agnes, your hair turns a brighter, deeper shade of red in the center, and you quickly realize that with the cockadoodle comb turns your hair red in the center, and it is for that many hours, whatever you rolled in the D4.
Okay.
But yeah, I think as the other group files in, you guys get food and drink as well. Do you have any questions for Bagaku before we end
Well,
session?
Agnes is going to ask if she can play.
You know what? I would be honored if you'd play here. Be damned what they say.
Oh, but damned with what who says.
Ugh. Scar. She
Town.
likes to keep all the bards to herself.
Oh,
But I
well,
think-
this is one bard she hasn't gotten her hands on.
I think between you and I, let's cause a little trouble tonight.
Yes.
All right. And I think with that, we'll end for the night. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching this Omega session. Perhaps the next one will be a combined session as well, because there's definitely some unfinished business here in Minayün. And with that, see you later. Thank you for watching.
We're gonna